Are you a gaming YouTuber that's currently trying to find the best setup for recording and editing your videos? Well, today in this video, I'm going to show you my personal recording setup, and maybe you might learn a thing or two. And we start right now. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is GemRaider21. If you are a returning raider, welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new to the channel and wanna stick around and see what's happening, this is kind of like a little bit of an unusual video. I've never really done something like this. In this video, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be showcasing to you what I personally think is the best recording setup. Now, for gaming YouTubers, they always try to look for like the best recording setup that they want. It's like, oh, what's the best recording software? What's the best video editing software? And today I'm gonna teach you, and I'm gonna show you what I personally use on a daily basis. And the stuff that I use is both free and paid for, but I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But first, if you're wondering what I do on YouTube, I'm a gaming channel. And if you are curious as to what games I play and want to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like and a comment on this video. Check the description for all my social medias, and hopefully you can become a new raider. But anyway, we're gonna go right into it. In this first case, I'm gonna tell you what I personally use to record my videos. And yes, as you can see, I'm a PC gamer. All my games are pretty much on my desktop. What I myself use the most is a program called XSplit Gamecaster. XSplit is a paid program. You can get it for free, but you're gonna get I believe you're gonna get a watermark. I think you can get it for free though. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, there are paid options for it. The lowest, or like the least expensive option is the 3-month license for, what do I have it here for? $24.99. That's gonna give you XSplit Gamecaster and Broadcaster for 3 months, and then it's an automatic renewal, and it goes up to a 3-year license for $149.99, and there's also like a 1-year license for $59.95. And yeah, I do have like some stuff written down on a notepad. This is completely not scripted. All I have are just some notes. And I would also like to say that there is like a lifetime license for XSplit, but I'm not going to give you the price on that because at the time of recording there is like a sale on that, and I'm trying to find like what the price normally is. I believe it's like $400 or so. I don't necessarily remember. But anyway, I'm gonna go pull up a game that's not really too intensive on my computer, and that is Minecraft. I'm gonna like go into a world that I was playing with. And as you can see right here on the bottom, I have like this little overlay because I'm using XSplit Gamecaster. Instead of having like a window like OBS, unlike having like a window like OBS Studio, which I will get into soon, when you have Gamecaster running and it detects a game, it has like this little overlay. Let's see, this little counter right here shows you like what your frame rate is, which is super helpful. And then over here, it's also telling you like what your CPU usage is, which is definitely super helpful. In case you're playing like a very intensive game, like I'm gonna say GTA 5 or Crisis 3 or Arma 3, you would be seeing like very high CPU usage when you're recording, and sometimes that would like cause the game to play at a very terrible quality, like very choppy, low frame rate. It's not really enjoyable, and especially if you're recording. So just to mind you that, I'm gonna open up the XSplit menu, or like the XSplit overlay, and I do that by pressing Control and Tab at the same time. And through here, I'm able to do stuff like stream to Twitch or YouTube or to whatever streaming service that I want to. In my case, I'd probably do restream so that I can stream to both Twitch and YouTube. We then have the record option, which I use a lot. You can use your microphone, you can like mute system sounds, you can show your webcam, but I'm not using XSplit Gamecaster to show what I'm currently doing right now. I'ma get into that in like a little bit. With Gamecaster, you have like another feature in which you can look up your Twitch chat, and I'ma just pull that. Wait. I'll play around with that later, but you can like view your Twitch chat with this. Here you can post URL links like to Twitter, Facebook, or to wherever. What does this button do? You can add like an image. You can also draw on it. So like, let's say you're playing League of Legends and you're like, oh, all my forces are right here. I want them all to go like right here, and it would also appear in video. And I'm just going to erase that, and let's see what's this. You can also like view screenshots. I forget how to do that, but that's something. And now, if I were to make a recording, like hit record, it might make my CPU usage that. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that's super weird. Anyway, so as you can see, right here, it shows me that I'm recording, and then there's a timer for like how long I'm recording for. Super useful. Nothing really too much, just that. In the case where I can't use XSplit, which are a couple of times, I would sometimes use something like NVIDIA Shadowplay, which let me demonstrate real quick. So I just made the game full screen, don't worry about that. In case I wanted to use something like NVIDIA Shadowplay, I would just hold like, I believe, Alt-Z, and then that overlay will happen. And I only use Shadowplay if I can't use XSplit, and then I'ma just save and quit because I don't really need Minecraft anymore. Thank you, Minecraft. You've served your purpose. And so I'ma bring up the third recorder that I use. Oh yeah, I would also like to say that Shadowplay it's free with any NVIDIA graphics card. At the moment, I have a GeForce 1080 Ti, got that on pre-order. I might go over that when I make the PC build, but that's something for later. And over here, you can see that I have OBS Studio. I'll use OBS Studio in case XSplit Gamecaster and NVIDIA GeForce just doesn't want to work with me. I use this mainly for like screen recordings, but I'll also occasionally use that for game recording. And yeah, that's that. I'm using this to record like what I do in game, or like whatchamacallit. I know what I'm saying. I'm using this to record like what this video is right now. So mind you that's why you kind of see like down here recording going on. Alright, so now I want to talk to you about my webcam. Now, I'm gonna show you like what I have right here. As you can see, I'm using the native Windows camera app, and I'll explain that in a little bit. I can also like make this bigger if I feel like it, just to show more of my pretty face. But I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of you, only because you're not needed. At least not now. Anyway, the type of webcam that I'm using is the Logitech C92, or like, not C92, C920, which will run you about between 70 and 80 bucks. And with this, you can record at like 1080p at 30 frames per second, which definitely beats out. Where's the? Huh, I think I lost the other webcam. But anyway, it would beat out, I believe, the C10. I think that's about like 50 bucks, and you can do 1080, but I think that's mainly for like picture taking, not video recording, but don't quote me on that. As you saw with the camera, let me like pull this back up. Oh wait, when I edit this, there's gonna be multiple me's. But as you can see, I have like this weird border around me. I'm in conjunction with the camera app, or like, I also want to say that a lot of the apps that I'm using in conjunction with other apps, so that's gonna be something that I use. But anyway, I'm also using a program called TriDef SmartCam, which if you haven't heard of TriDef, what it does is it tracks where the person is, and then where they're not, it creates like a border so that you can do like a bit of a green screen effect. That's how you can see me on, like, I believe I'm gonna put myself on like the bottom right corner, like somewhere around here. But with TriDef, you can like change everything around. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna punch myself for that one. I'm gonna punch myself for that one. But you can also like change or like blur the background. So this is what my room looks like. It's super messy. So I'm kind of happy that I have a blurry background on. You can also replace the image, make it that, but I normally keep it on green screen. TriDef is $14.99, and with this you would be able to connect it with like the camera app for Windows, OBS, and XSplit, and like other sources. The reason why I'm using the camera app is because as you saw like in OBS, I do have a source called TriDef Webcam, and I know that the camera app is using it right now, or like using my webcam. But if I were to do, we are having a little bit of a problem right now. Game, OBS, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry about that cut there. I just started venting. Normally whenever I open up OBS and I try to use it as like a webcam recorder, what it says is that the webcam is already in use, which is super weird. I don't know. Or what if, hold up. For a moment, I thought that the me that appeared when I opened it up in OBS was from XSplit Broadcaster, but that's not the case. It's strictly from TriDef, which is super weird. It seems a little bit finicky right now. But if you want like a good green screen and you don't have the space or the money to actually buy and install one, I would highly recommend get TriDef. $14.99, not really too expensive, but that's that. Now that we got video recording and my webcam out of the way, I want to talk to you about audio recording, because this one is by far one of the more unique things that I have right now. So I'm gonna show you what I have. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy, silly application. Come on, come on. There we go. As you can see, I have, I'm using a program called Voicemeeter Banana, but I'm not using that to record. What I use Voicemeeter Banana is for separating multiple audio tracks. So like, as you can see, in hardware input 1, I have my mic, and that's me doing that. And I actually wonder if it's gonna start messing around like inside of the recorder that I'm using. And I'm just gonna set it back to where I normally keep it. So yeah, hardware input 1, I have it set for my microphone, so that way I can communicate. Hardware input 2, I have cable A going into Discord, which is where I normally spend like most of my time communicating with my friends. If we ever decide to do a video together, we're always in Discord. So I have Discord set to cable A output. It's a virtual cable. When you download Voicemeeter, and let me also just say that Voicemeeter, both the original version and the banana version, are free. You can also download a free virtual audio cable, which is super useful if in case you wanna do multiple audio tracks. So I would say download the virtual audio cable, and then if you're doing something like trying to separate Discord from your system sounds, which would be pretty much your desktop audio, I would definitely say connect the virtual audio cable to Discord, and then yeah. Then over here in this lane is, I normally never use it, but it's in case I want to use like my headset microphone. The headset that I have right now is a Logitech G533. It's completely wireless, which I absolutely love. I used to use some Turtle Beach headsets, but I kind of had to stop using that because the cable in the splitter kept on coming out of the computer, and it was highly annoying, especially if I needed to like leave from my chair and then go to my trash can or something like that in case I'm eating at my desk. So what hardware input 3, I'm gonna bring that down. As you can see, it's kind of lighting up. I kind of hear like a little bit of a feedback loop on my headsets, but it's that. Also, the mic isn't really too good, so I don't really use that. I don't really like using that. And then the virtual inputs are pretty much for like system sounds and stuff. Have that set up. And now, remember what I said, I'm not using Voicemeeter to record. And I also did say that I'm using all applications in conjunction with each other. So, what I have using, or like what I'm using to record is Adobe Audition. Adobe Audition, I would definitely say, if you want Adobe Audition and like any other application from the Adobe Creative, or like from the Adobe Suite, get Adobe Creative Cloud. It's, what do I have it written as? It's $49.99. But if you are like a college student and you can prove you're a college student by putting in like your email address, you can get it at a discount. I'm not gonna disclose like what that discount is, but there's definitely a discount there. As you can see, in Adobe Audition, this is one of the templates that I use. It has my mic, Discord, and system sounds, which all of them are being fed through from Voicemeeter. So let me just pull Voicemeeter back up. Gonna put you to the side. So yeah, as you can see, when I'm talking, Voicemeeter detects it, and then it feeds it right into Adobe Audition. It was definitely a struggle trying to set this up because all of the hardware inputs in here are kind of random, so you kind of have to play around with it. If I were in Discord, I would have Discord recording as well. And with my system sounds, since I have that recording, let me actually like make a beep. See how it lit up in both Voicemeeter and in here? That's that. We are now approaching the end of this video, and I would just like to say thank you guys so much for watching this far. We're almost done. Just give me like a little bit more time. The last thing that I want to cover is my video editor of choice. And like I said, if you can get the Adobe Creative Cloud, do it. I highly recommend it. You get like so many different apps. You don't have to use all of them, but you get like so many different apps like Photoshop, Audition, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and like so many other applications. It's just so helpful. And not only that, with Creative Cloud, and I believe you can do this with like any other version of Adobe programs, that you can seamlessly connect things to each other. And I kind of like spoiled the name of the program that I use. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. And let's have this load up. Alright, so sorry about that. I had to turn off the webcam for just a little bit. We just had like a little bit of compatibility with the webcam running with Premiere Pro. I'm gonna get into the reason why, but this is like what my normal workflow looks like. I'm gonna currently Where's what I need? Oh, wait, that's that. That's webcam. That's video. So I'm just gonna create like a new sequence real quick from that. And that's what, let's just say this is what my normal game looks like. Just scrub through it. Show you that I don't really care about audio glitches right now. That's not really any of my concern at this point in time. Oh wait, I kind of also didn't want to throw. Whatever. So what I would do is I would normally get something like I would normally get Adobe Audition, get my audio all situated, and then when I export, I have the option to export it into Adobe Premiere Pro, which is incredibly useful, which means I don't have to like export it, render it, and then throw it in. It's just all seamless. So that's where you see like mic, Discord, and system sounds. So I'm not gonna throw those in yet. Let's say I'm using something like my webcam, and I'm just gonna, what's this? Oh, this is Paladin's camera true. Have that, gonna move you to layer 2. And that. What I can do is, because I recorded this with the green screen effect, I'm gonna go to video effects, go to keying, and find ultra key. Gonna put that over the entire video, and then I'm gonna go into effect. Here we have in the ultra key section, I'm just gonna do that, minimize it. I'm gonna get the dropper, get this color, and yeah, look, becomes that. So I pretty much have my green screen up. So then, now that we have that, I will, oh yeah, and I also have Premiere Pro to autosave like every 2 or so minutes. I might be changing that soon, so that we can have like something, or like some more space on my computer. So I'm gonna throw my mic in the first available slot, then Discord, and then system sounds. But here's what I want to do. What I want to do is I'm actually going to increase that. I'm going to move the webcam out, and then I'm going to move my mic to where the webcam is. And because these are my system sounds, oh wait, yeah, because these are my system sounds, I have the ability to do something called sync. Normally you would do something like 3, 2, 1, and then clap to sync up your audio, but in this case I don't necessarily need to. All I have to do is select both audio tracks, right click on it, hit synchronize. I have it set up to sync the audio. It'll analyze both tracks, try to find similar settings in them, or like some similar places where audio matches up. And when it does, as you saw, the video moved so that if I can move the playhead to right there, it moved so that these two line up, and now they're in sync. And then what I do is I link those two, or like do that, link, and now we're gonna go over to Paladin's Cam True, do something similar, hit sync. It takes some time to do this, so mind you that. Moves that. Gonna unlink them, do that, hit link, and now we're good. And the special thing about having everything done in a similar fashion like this, it's that it makes it so seamless. Because I recorded most of my audio in whatchamacallit, in Adobe Audition. So like my mic, my Discord, and my system sounds, they are all gonna line up pretty much the same. And because I don't really have to sync up Discord with anything, I'm just gonna leave that in the beginning like I did, and then just move my mic and then system sounds over to where Discord is. And now all my audio is fully in sync. And then, in order to like, make sure that when I make a cut, everything is that, I just unlink everything and then link it. And then I also have like the audio channel up so that I can adjust audio as I need to. I don't really feel like moving myself, but if I were to do that, I would have to like unlink, select me, go to position, move you down. I'll also like scale it down to like 60%. Yeah, I don't care. Maybe right there, and that's how I normally keep myself. Then just unlink, or like link everything back up, and we're all good. So now, what I normally do is when I play, oh yeah, this is also like one of the Paladin videos that I just uploaded recently. So what I normally do is, because I don't really feel like doing it, I try to find funny parts. So I'll just get the razor tool, and yeah, I do know there is a key binding for it, but I'm still trying to master it. So I just cut like where I think like a funny moment ends, start the video, and then I hold shift. Okay, so yeah. So when I find what I do is I will hold shift and then continue pressing L for like 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It plays back the video quickly. So then let's say I find that this spot is funny. I don't know if I did that in the original, but hey, I'll make a cut there, select this, move that down, and then press M to make a marker. That way I remember, oh yeah, that's where I made a cut. And yeah, then I just rinse and repeat several times. It can take like maybe like half an hour or something like that, depending on the video. And I can probably cut this down to like probably half of what this is. I think that is what I did. But then after I do that, I then go to my elements, where is it? Oh, I'll add the intro, put that there for now. I normally cut my intro at like a specific point. Oh, also kind of want to make sure that it'll recognize that, but you'll see. Intro's playing right now. One more, I will make a cut right here. Let it go on for a little bit. And then as soon as like I see that it's starting to fade away, I'll make a cut so that way it's all seamless. Then something similar with the outro. I'll put the outro right here or something like that at the very end. Mind you, I like to keep all of my audio or like all my elements in like a similar spot, so like it's the next available. So just to summarize, A1 is like the in-game stuff. A3, which is actually supposed to be A2, but I'ma just call it A3 for now. A3 is mic, A4 is Discord, A5 is what I use to sync gameplay audio with. I will normally have that muted. A6 will be the music from my outro, and then A7 will be like my music, and that's pretty much how I edit videos. Now I'm gonna leave Premiere Pro, not saving because I didn't really do anything, and that's that. So yeah, in this video I just showed you how I do my videos. normally it would take like X amount of time to make a recording, get all of the audio situated, probably like a couple of minutes, and then editing probably like 2 or so hours. It's very seamless, it works for me, and it could definitely work for you. If you're a new YouTuber, I would highly recommend trying this out, because it may save on time. And now, I would just like to say that a couple closing thoughts. Like I said at one point in the beginning, if you can get the Adobe Creative Cloud, I would highly recommend that. As I said, you'll get like a ton of different programs that all work together. Definitely worth it. And on another note, I also have my hand on or my arm on my chair, so and my hand starts to disappear. Not my fault. But anyway, you would definitely need a somewhat beefy computer. If you are a PC gamer, that will be completely okay for you. Why? Because if you're like an enthusiast builder, or if you are like a tech YouTuber that likes to build computers for video games, you would definitely have like a beefy computer because you would be doing like up-to-date stuff. But if you're someone that's on like a budget, I would probably say invest some money on like getting a good computer. I would say, well, let's see. The last computer I had, Blue Pearl, had a Intel Core i3-6100 and an EVGA NVIDIA GeForce 1060, and that recorded everything well. What I have right now is an Intel Core i7 6700K, not overclocked, but it is at 4 gigahertz. And I'm also, like I said, running a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, so I can pretty much run Crysis 3 in like 8000K at like 30 FPS because I'm just so much of a G. But yeah, you would definitely need a bit of a beefy computer because applications like XSplit, Premiere Pro, or if you're doing like multiple tasks, you'll definitely need the processing power. So I'd highly recommend invest in like a good computer first. But that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to cover. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos kind of like this, because I do want to do more tutorial stuff like this, leave a like and a comment, and also share this video with any other YouTuber that you think definitely would benefit from this, because what this video is mainly for is for like educating people to find like the best recording software or like things that'll make their workflow that much simpler. But anyway, like I said, leave a like and a comment. Also do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this and also some amazing gaming content. Check the description for social media, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm DrumRaider21, and I'm out. Peace!
Show them we are, show them we are, show them we are, show them we are, let's show them we are better, let's show them we are, let's show them we are, let's show them we are, show them we are. We were staying in bed.